Period. Let's go. All right now. 54 baby in the building, y'all. 54. He's in the building. In the building. I love it. I love it. He late. Well, we still love him though. You hear me? So we got 54 in the building, and just because we pressed for time, we just gonna ask him a few questions. We ain't gonna dig too deep today, but I'm gonna need you to come back. I'm gonna need you to come back on the show. Give me a good like 30 minutes or an hour or something. You got a lot inside of you. You got a lot going on. You doing a lot. And not only that, just to get on a personal side, you know, you was friends with my son. You was friends with my son, Will Davis, and long live Will. What? Okay. And that's how I met 54. Through my son Will. They went to so many different schools together. I remember them graduating middle school. Rufus King. Shout out to Rufus King. Y'all was all right over there. Y'all had a little clique over there. I remember when y'all graduated, it was so many little boys, and that just did something to my heart. That did something to my heart. And you know, Will loved school. We all know that.
For sure.
Will loved school. He loved the books. You know, he would encourage his friends, you know, to go to school. Some of his friends asked him, like, you know, can you do my work or can you tutor me and stuff
my nigga
like
used
that.
To help me do my homework.
Yeah, that's how bright he was. You know what I'm saying? That's how bright my son was. So if y'all could just tune on in, come on in. We're gonna get a little relaxed. We're gonna get a little relaxed. Go ahead and relax, 54. As we dive into these questions. First of all, I'm noticing a BO chain. What that mean?
Blackout entertainment.
Blackout entertainment. Watch out now, Black. So Blackout entertainment, along with 54 baby in the building. I see Swindle Gang.
Shout out Swindle Gang, man.
Show your chain. Yeah. It's all right. I see your daughter just
turned three
on
the 20th.
Beautiful.
My second oldest.
Beautiful girl. She's so pretty. Now, as we talk about, as you know, the topic, stop the violence. You know, I lost my son, your friend, and we lost more than just Will. To not just gun violence, but you know, other things as well. But main so we losing a lot of our youth, a lot of our friends, a lot of our family members to gun violence. And that's what we're here to talk about. We're going to talk about gun violence. We're going to talk about the youth, and we're going to talk to 54 baby on how he doing far as his music, far as just a little bit. We're going to dig in just a little bit. So go ahead and tell the viewers your name if they don't know you. I'm pretty
54
sure
Baby Trey.
54 baby Trey.
54 Baby Trey on
right.
all platforms. Follow me on IG, 54 Baby Trey.
Okay. All right. So 54 baby Trey. What's your latest? Well, let me just say this. After my son passed away, he made a song.
Milwaukee.
I need y'all to go YouTube it, go look for it, go listen to it, run it up. But it's dear to my heart, right? Now I know I lost Will to gun violence, and where I'm at right now, we're trying to prevent it. We're trying to stop it, slow it down. And although I call it 54 my son. Although my son, you know, he raps about that. He raps about, we're gonna be real, right?
Yeah.
He rap about guns. He
violence,
rap about violence. He rap about street stuff. Hey, that's where he from. That's where we from. We all from somewhere. I'm just gonna let him tell just a little bit about his story. How did you come? How did you get to rapping, 54? How did you get there? When did rapping start for you?
It dropped out of the sky for me, and it was like a blessing and a curse at the same time, because I was already, you know, I started off rapping about the life I was living, like, you know, just being poor, not even poor, you know, moms kept a roof over our head,
right?
Even like when we didn't have a house and we lived with our auntie, but we basically were struggling. So that's how my like street activities came about, struggling. So like I was walking around the neighborhood, going through people's cars, and then that led to breaking the houses, you know, stealing. So going to middle school, I had a lot of guys who had it and I didn't. So I used to have to steal to go get some new joints and stuff like that. Like,
my God.
Like one time, me and my guy Keys went around going through cars. We found a couple dollars. We went and bought some shell toes. and we wear them till it had holes in them. Like them was our only pair of crispy shoes. So I wasn't in the streets just doing it because these niggas around here stealing cars, so I'ma steal cars. No, I started stealing cars with my cousin Kick. My mama and his mama blood cousin. They was living with us at our house and they was struggling like ever. So we couldn't even keep a pair of clean pants. We was wearing the same stuff to school. I even act like I went to my bus stop and go walk around the neighborhood just because I ain't want to go wear them shoes at school.
Man.
And so I ain't had nothing else to do. So, we went doing bad stuff.
Absolutely. Okay. We're gonna talk on that. But before we talk on that, I wanna share my story. When I was little, younger, I remember I remember struggling. I definitely remember struggling. But I remember my mom and my dad went and brought me some XJ900s. And they were called like I think they were at Payless. XJ900s, like pro. I don't know. They was just not popular at all. You would get laughed at if you wore these shoes.
Right.
I remember they made me go, you going to school. You wearing them shoes to school. And I remember my friend at the bus stop waiting on me so we can swap shoes. Like, well, I could throw them XJ900s in my bag. I threw them XJ900s in my bag, and my friend, laced me up with some Nikes.
Right.
So I definitely understand, where you coming from. My great grandmother had 24 kids. So imagine that. Imagine being in a family having 24 kids and half of them stayed in the same house, and the house is still here today. So I definitely know about the struggle. And I get it. I'm gonna say that's what I get it. Hard times, and now you hunting.
Nah,
you
I'm
on a
hunting.
hunt trying to
Right.
see how you can get it. I'm glad you not there no more. Right? We ain't there no more.
It got a little better, but like, we still in the hood, man.
We still in the hood.
Really, a couple blessings just came through like over the years from when we were struggling. Like my mama cleaning herself up.
Yeah.
So like it was this time where I made the AAU team. I was in the 7th grade. It was the summer. I went to all the practices. I was wearing my guy Amari shoes, Hood Rich. He'd give me a pair of his basketball shoes. So we went to every practice. I went to the first game. The first game I wear some all white Air Force Ones beat up. I ain't never go back to that team again. I ain't never go back to the gym for practice, another game. And I was one of the coldest niggas on the team. Like the coach called my mom. Yeah, the coach called my mama.
You still play basketball?
Yeah,
today?
I still can play to this day.
Period.
The coach called my mama the next year, like, is he coming back? I told her, tell him, yeah, I ain't never go back because she couldn't really go get me the basketball shoes. And I wasn't finna be in there, it was just, it wasn't even about trying to keep up with everybody. It was just the principle. I ain't had the basketball shoes.
Yeah.
So I wasn't going. Yeah. So I rather stayed in the neighborhood we was living at, 95th and Brown Deer, the Meadows. And I was seeing a lot out there. My cousins from out there. I shot my first gun out there.
Wow. Shooting your first gun. How old were you?
12.
So we got 12-year-olds. And that was, how old are you now?
21.
Years ago. So imagine the youth right now today. Do you think it's 12-year-olds out here toting guns?
Yeah.
You think they shooting guns?
They shooting them for sure.
How you feel about that? Coming from being 12, toting guns,
it be the environment too. Like, it'd be like older guys in your neighborhood who not gonna tell you
definitely
to go to school. They'll pass you the blunt and be like, you want to shoot this mud and let you shoot it for real. So, and after that, right there, it'd be too late. Nigga like firing that pistol now.
Wow. So we got it started at home. Let's talk. I'm just gonna touch that where we in a home where we're struggling, right?
Right.
We trying to survive by any means necessary, right? And then we go outside where we supposed to play, where kids play. Hide go see, we run, we do this, we do that. But on the block it's older guys. It's probably gang members, and not all of them are gang members, but they'll say you a gang just because you hang out on the block.
Right.
It's a lot of people or a lot of kids out on this block, so they label label everybody as gangs, but we go outside to play, but we're invited to the street life by way of dice, guns.
Cause a person that had like everything at home,
Yeah,
you know, from they probably even getting cars at 16, you know, it just might be the neighborhood,
might be the neighborhood,
the
and it
guys
also
they
might
grew
be
up with.
the peers. I know one of the Kia boys. It's like, why you doing that? Because you set. You know what I'm saying? Your mama
Hmm.
is straight. Y'all doing well. So what is it that you need to steal this car and get out here like this and possibly kill yourself, someone else, or go to jail? So I don't know. I think
But you know, them be the ones who end up going to jail, getting all that time anyway, or you know, passing quick. Cause
yeah,
it be like they really be just getting into they'll get into some whole other stuff they ain't got no business getting into. Like the other 10 niggas in the group might really be, and I ain't saying they should be doing it too,
mhm,
but they really be having like they own little reasons. Like they'd be like this person might not even be going through. Now they just might go to school together. He just might want to leave with them because they finna go with the females. And
yeah,
he got it at home and end up in jail for 2-3 years at 14 when he ain't never had to go get in that car with them niggas who was really can't go home and make a sandwich.
right. My God, peer pressure and
Right.
just environment, your
Yeah.
environment, the guys you hang around. What do you think? Whew, this heavy. This even could go for another day. You hear me? Um, what in your raps, in your songs, like, um, I know you're growing. I know you're gonna grow. But what do you think your songs will do in the community or to? I know. Let me just tell you this. I'm gonna tell you what your song did for me when I first heard Milwaukee. Although you like, hey, I'm a woo woo woo. I felt the beat. You hear me?
Right.
I felt something. I know that there's something that's on the inside of you. In spite of, I know you talk about guns and you talk about shooting this or you talk about street life, the things that's going on in the streets, and it's true. It's true. It's all facts, right? You ain't lying about nothing because we going through it at home. We see it every day. We all you
Right.
gotta do is watch the news. We'll see it. But do you think that we can make music where we're not saying kill him, like where we can go into another direction because you're so lyrically talented. Like you just came out like a beast, you know what I'm saying? And you kept coming back to back, back to back, back to back. But I noticed that, it's street life. Do
Right.
you think that we can spin the wheel a little bit and do something else to put out there for our younger generation, like those 12-year-olds that's carrying the guns, those boys that's still in the kids? I believe you can do it through song. Have you ever thought about that?
Yeah, I thought about it like that. Like it's definitely possible, but it's gonna take like the community to really do that though.
Right.
Like more the like the other rappers,
Everybody. It's gonna
the
take a
niggas in
team.
the neighborhood,
It's
like
gonna take
everybody gonna have to follow the lead because it's somebody out here making some dangerous music
mm-hmm.
that the hood gonna want to stay on anyway. Like I don't know. I really don't know. I think it's possible, but I just really don't know how to do it. Like
Right.
that's what I think.
Well, I think that you are so talented. I believe that I'm glad I'm here interviewing you today because he might blow up. He's gonna blow up. We're not gonna say might, but he's already up. But it may be a point where I probably can't reach him and say, hey, can you come here? He
It's
might
gonna
be he might be living somewhere, Hollywood somewhere.
yeah.
I just want to say 54. I encourage you to continue on. um but I also want to drop this in you, like, will you consider or try to put out something where we're gonna lead the youth in a positive direction,
Yeah.
even if it's just one song. And guess what, sometimes we have to be the head, well, sometimes we gotta be the
Somebody gotta
leader,
start it off.
sometimes we gotta be the push. People, I know there's a lot. You got my grandson, I want to see 54, but everybody want to see 54 baby, and I believe that if you put something out, I believe we can, not just you. I'm not putting all this on you either.
Right.
This ain't all going for you,
I
but
know.
it'll be a domino effect, is what I'm saying. If you do it in a way where we could still rock it,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? It start right here. Get in yourself. Get in your zone. I
I
know
know
you.
it's possible though, cause
Yeah.
like I see little baby, like I be watching, I watch niggas interviews who already in the industry,
Yeah.
who got far with this. Like I can tell that's what little baby on. Like he
Hmm.
trying hard too, you know. But it take niggas like Dirk to get on that same wave as him too. Like
Period.
couple more niggas, bro, cause he doing it. And then
Period.
they'll rap that whole song. It's called man, I forgot. I know I heard it in jail and downloaded it to my tablet. I
But
had
it's
it on my
Dirk and who else?
no, it's just little baby.
Oh, little baby.
Yeah. It's just little baby. It go hard though. And he talking about like the community, the black and white, all that. Did
Yeah.
millions.
Oh
A
yeah,
lot of
I know
people
what you're
know the
talking about.
song.
I like that too. When they got
Yeah.
the black and white shirts on, they
Yeah.
protest. Oh yeah, I love that.
For real.
Yes, that's what we talking
We just
about
need
right
a
there.
couple more niggas
We
to
need
do
a
stuff
couple
like
more.
that who get millions of views though,
And guess what? I think you could be the one. I think you the one. I think you the goat. You the one for Milwaukee. Come on, carry us. Um, it was good talking to you today. I know we can't get too far because we limited with time. I asked if you come on again so we can finish this story, but I want to tell the viewers like so we got to talk about it. Start at home,
Definitely.
right?
And it started like niggas gotta have their own mindset. Like even though I was growing up doing stuff, cause I caught my first case at 13, then 18. That's how I ended up going to prison. But I ain't ever go to jail on no other nigga time or none of that. Only went to jail my guy Keys. I never went to jail, nobody else, no group of us going to jail. People gotta learn how to, make their own choices. Like I said, the stuff I was doing, I really was like, I ain't no nigga, come on, bro, this, that, and the third. I was always the ringleader. A lot of niggas that I was hanging around anyway.
Right.
I was kind of like to this day. So
So with you
gotta
being a
make your own
ringleader,
choices.
true, true. With you being a ringleader, you said that. So you a leader. You are a leader. You absolutely a leader. So I'm just gonna ask you, how can you, like let's let's do something positive. You do, Infinity Lounge. I remember in the summertime last summer when you got out, Infinity Lounge they were giving away Easter baskets and
Yeah.
54 baby went up there and blessed them with how much you give 'em?
I forgot. I know exactly what you're talking about though.
You gave a few hundreds though, 100 or two, something like that. I don't know, but you blessed them, and that was good. That was from the heart. And I know you love kids. I know you love the
Yeah.
youth. I just want to tell you, the youth is looking at you. They looking up to you too. So keep that in mind. When you in your zone and you coming up with another rap, keep that in mind. The youth watching me. They watching me, and what I pour out there, that's what they gonna get. Now, by all means, I ain't saying switch up, your style, but
Right.
just give us something.
Some.
Encourage. They love you.
And
That's
that's
what I'm
why
saying.
I
They love
know
you.
I know how my rap image is. Like that's the image I painted. So that's how I get paid. So
That's okay.
that's why when I see the kids or I have little interviews,
Yeah.
I try to give them like okay, this is me, but I got a heart too. For I think too. I ain't
Absolutely.
just no little goofy wild person out here.
Right.
That's why I always tell the kids stay in school, but don't try to be me.
Yeah.
You don't even want to know what come with all this fame stuff. I'd rather you go play basketball.
Yeah. So wow. Um yeah, so he got a good heart. He talked to the youth outside of his music. He do talk to the youth. He encourage them. I'm always watching him. He don't know that, but I'm always watching him. I went to Hawaii, I think a year or so ago or 2 years ago, and they was doing this 54 baby dance or something, and you got to spin around and all that. I tried to get it. I don't know. I got to practice
I
some
didn't know
more.
they was doing it out there.
Man, we no, we took it out there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
we
okay,
took it
okay.
out there. We was out there
Yeah.
doing the 54 baby dance. I think it was me, Lil Ryan and Lil Fred. We was out there banging 54. We took 54 to Hawaii. But I thank you for coming. We're gonna have to wrap this up. It's so much more I want to talk about, but we're gonna say that for another day. I thank you for even just having the courage to be here and be questioned by me. You didn't even know you didn't even know what was gonna happen. I asked you and you just said yeah. So I thank you for that. I thank you for being a leader, but I
You
just
welcome,
want to
man.
encourage you.
You
Let's
already
try to do
know.
something for the little kids, my grandson, because he love you so much. And your daughter. your children as well.
2 daughters,
Yep. Before we wrap
2
this up, what
childs.
you want to say, 54, to the people?
Man, stay out of trouble, man. Go to school if you still in school. Listen, respect your mama, fam.
Absolutely.
Number one.
What about if we struggling in the home? Like if the parents are struggling in the home, like you was, like you said you
I say
experienced.
I say
What do
go
you
like
tell a
this
kid?
about it. Cause I even went to work a job before during that time of me being 14, 15, not having no money. I might quit quick, get the checks and leave, but man, get you a job, keep that bud, man. Stay out the
Talk to the
streets.
talk to the 10-year-old, the one who can't get a job. What do you got to say for the 10-year-old who's in the house and maybe got to go fend for himself? Mama might not be there. He probably got to go make noodles in the microwave. I don't know what you say to him. But outside is the drug dealers. They
That's where
waiting.
it's at. I say stay in school, remove yourself from the wrong crowds. Time flies, so wait till you can go get a job, go sell some waters, go play
Absolutely.
basketball, go practice
Absolutely.
on your craft, read. I waited all the way till I got to prison to finally ever in my life read a whole book and understand it.
Come on.
So
Come
go
on.
read a book, man. Like my
It's
nephew,
cool to read
my
books.
nephew the other day was in the basement. Like I'm like, man, what you watching? I'm just messing with him though, like
Yeah.
literally just saying something. He
Yeah.
like, it ain't nothing else to watch, you know. And I ain't gonna lie, I paid attention to that, and I told him like, yes, it is. No bull. Just go read a book, bro.
Absolutely.
Go watch some real stuff. You want to rap? Go watch NBA YoungBoy. Get 10 steps ahead of everything. So if you 10, 11, 12, it's a whole lot you gonna want to learn, or you gonna have to have in your head already by the time you turn 18. So go learn that right now. Just put your mind into something. Go do something.
Yeah.
It ain't gotta
Absolutely.
be always nothing bad. It don't. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
You going to jail or you gonna die.
Right. So we gonna end it with education is the most important thing. No
Right.
matter what you're going through at home or outside of your home,
Stay in
stay in
school.
school.
Stay in
Stay in school.
school.
Press your way. Keep
Even
going.
if your
Keep
mama
going.
and your pops them and your uncle them in the house doing wrong around you, go to your room, wait to school the next day. Act like it never happened. You ain't even gotta go tell nobody. You ain't gotta ask for help. Stay down. You got
Absolutely.
it.
Absolutely. Wow. Okay, we thank you. We thank you for being here. I'm praying for you. You already know I'm always rooting for you. I pray for you. I hope you stay strong, be encouraged, continue to fight. Because even as you excel at being a rapper and stuff, that don't mean you don't go through
Because
anything. You
like
still go through stuff. And I just want to encourage you to keep on going. You even while you rapping, I'm pretty sure it's days you want to quit. Just say, you know
right.
what? Forget this. I'm trying to go back to living. But stay strong and stay focused. You got this. You already got the numbers behind you. You got this. And you're gonna take off. May blessings be upon you. Thank you, 54.
You welcome.
Thank you, everybody, and the Stop the Violence viewers. Milwaukee.